Good work presented by Town Brewery. Abilities Centre logo.
My name's Lindsay, and I'm the Senior Coordinator of Therapeutic Recreation at the Centre.
So I'm Clayton. I'm a lead of the Thrive Adult Day program, which is run here out of the Abilities Centre.
I'm Jessica Cunha, and I'm the Senior Coordinator of Mixed Ability Sport here at Ability Centre.
So I started here about 5 years ago, just kind of heard about it through word of mouth. I'm just looking for a little bit of volunteer experience. I stepped in and I was just amazed. Never seen anything quite like this before. I know the Abilities Centre is truly one of a kind when it comes to, accessibility.
It's that space where everyone belongs. It's aimed at being fully accessible all the way from infrastructure down to how programs are developed. We really like to think of ourselves as that hub or that lab where we try things out in our four walls, and what works we then like to take outside and bring to partners in the community.
If there's a sport that you want to try, whether you have a disability, non-disability, whether you're a newcomer to the country, they do have researchers who look at all the programming that we have as well as the other services that we offer and see what the impact is on the community at large.
We really do believe in inclusion. We want this place to be just so welcoming for a variety of different disabilities, age, race. We really want this to be the hub where everybody feels comfortable and welcome. You can work on your, if you have an active goal, employment programs or other programs throughout the center as well. We really want this place to, bring as many people in to kind of improve their quality of life or improve in certain skills and stuff to kind of help them get to the next step, whatever the next step might be.
I think it's so important because it really tackles the barriers of access. So again, whether that's infrastructure for someone who needs to come into a building that doesn't have stairs to the main door, all the way to things like financial barriers. So through our membership assistance program, we're very aware of what those barriers to access may be for individuals and really try to tackle them so that everyone can participate. There's a lot of programs here that I get really excited about, but I'll speak to a couple that I'm involved with. So one is called TRIS, it's Therapeutic Recreation in Schools. So our TR team is actually heading into schools in Durham and working with the special education curriculum to really build out skills and help enhance that curriculum for students there. So that's been extremely successful.
I remember in my high school, a lot of individuals who had a disability were segregated from us. So we didn't get a chance to, or that opportunity to even know who they were. And sport is that one place where we can actually play together, get to know them, and hopefully that will have that ripple effect in the rest of society, because you get exposure to these amazing individuals and you see we're all the same.
So I'm a part of the Thrive program, and we have a variety of different pillars and stuff. I kind of specialize in the sports and fitness side of things, just because I've always lived a very active lifestyle and always engaged in sports. But we also have life skill programs for people who might be interested in getting a job, or just social recreational activities just to get them talking and involved with some of our contractors within the community. And then we also have one more, and that's just the creative arts side of things, so kind of expressing yourself through art. Therapeutic recreation is one of them. And then another thing I'm really excited for is just the mixed ability sport. It's so cool to see just how much it's evolved and kind of gained popularity over the last couple of years.
We also have a program right now called Sparking Connections, which runs in the center, and that is aimed at individuals with earlier stage dementia, keeping them engaged in their community and having access to those recreational outlets. So those are two that are super exciting. We also have been expanding out the seniors portfolio. So we've been collaborating with Alzheimer's Society of Durham Region, and their Minds in Motion program is going to be returning to the center in April, along with Durham Dance for Parkinson's. So that program's going to be coming back in April. So really expanding out what we've got for seniors, which is my passion population. So super excited for that.
Learning through physical activity in general, there's so many different transferable skills that you learn that a lot of people aren't aware of. And with my own program with Mixed Ability Sport, we have our coaching certifications. We're building connections within the communities, whether it's through provincial sport organizations, national sport organizations, or just even municipalities. So for example, we're already having conversations with the Township of Aurora to bring the mixed ability philosophy into a lot of their programs that they're offering. So they're going to be starting with rugby, and then hopefully that will again trickle into other sports. I have my workshop coming up at the end of the month, and so far we have some individuals who are in artistic swim, lacrosse, again, rugby. So I can now coach mixed ability sport, but in the figure skating realm, as well as the power skating for hockey.
Just so cool to see some of the other mixed ability sports that are happening. Things like rowing, cheerleading, there's just so many of them. So it's really great to see that people in Ontario and throughout Canada as well really want to make that inclusive approach to sport that hasn't been here before.
I think with the Ability Centre specifically, we're that change. We are making those movements of this is what inclusivity actually looks like. And I love the fact that they have just been showing that with all of the types of programs that they have, whether it's through the physical literacy program, whether that's through the employment services. They really do practice what they preach. And again, they make sure that they have the research to back that up, because it really does change. So those forward thinkers, I think, is like what makes us really, really special.
Ability Centre logo. Good work presented by Town Brewery.